one that people have been asking for and talking about and just questioning where it is for the last year-ish. So throughout 2019, yes, 2019, I was reacting to Torchwood for the very first time. I've never seen any of it before. I watched all the way through it and we got to Miracle Day. And I said I'd be reacting to episodes 1, 5, 7, and 10. And if you look on the channel, you may notice that there is no episode 10 reaction, and that is because I still haven't seen it. It's currently January 2021, and I have not seen the end of Miracle Day. This is not a video that's really going to work in the context of watching all my reactions back to back, because Miracle Day, as you probably know, isn't the best Torchwood series, and probably for a lot of people, you know, feel the same. It's definitely underrated in some aspects, but definitely, you know, understandably panned in others. I really enjoyed it for the most part, but it is definitely the most forgettable series. I watched all of Torchwood for the first time and I've not watched any of it since, yet Miracle Day is the one season that I can just barely remember anything. I had to go back and watch my own reactions, so I'll tell you what I remember from Torchwood Miracle Day. People aren't dying, they're just like staying alive, kind of, like no matter what the condition. You've got this guy who's like, I think a paedophile or some sort of sexual deviant or something like that, and he was to be put to death, and he was patient zero, and he wasn't put to death, and now he's this like sort of national speaker, and he's now working with Jack. Like Jack's got him on board to go and find out what the cause of this whole Miracle Day thing is, and they're going across the world, this secret place ran by this secret people. And yeah, I think that's literally all I remember. I think there's a few aspects of the series that I really enjoyed, but overall Torchwood Miracle Day was not ever really my cup of tea. However, I'm a man of my word, and even if I say I'll do something and I don't do it, I will get to it eventually. So here it is, over a year late, my reaction to episode 10 of Torchwood Miracle Day. Let's enjoy. Okay, previously, that'll help.
Down does it go? All the way to the other side.
Oh yeah, the huge cavern thing. So something that was a big thing about the previous Torchwood reactions, I'd said that with Miracle Day, there was nothing really for me to talk about. So hopefully this episode gives me something to react to. From what I remember anyway, like, if that's where they're going with it, that to save the world they have to kill Gwen's dad, and lots of other people as well, I kind of like that idea as a concept. So it's like a big underground tunnel kind of thing. I'm trying to work out what the blessing actually is physically. I know what it does. It must be, yeah, it's like a big tunnel that goes both ways, surely. I hate the way this is shot. The constant zooms, it feels really like too Americanized. And it did so well, like Torchwood looked like a Doctor Who spin-off for the first 3 series. Because it looked like Doctor Who. But like, obviously not Doctor Who, but I don't know. This just feels like an American sci-fi. Right, she's bad then. She's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
What's the trace?
Oh no, he's not.
Small, you've made your life.
Yes, this is good. I like this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like that. Okay, she's quite good actually. Jack full on booted a chicken there. I think it's just nice to see an end to Torchwood, like an actual proper ending, so I hope they do leave us on like a good ending. Because obviously, like, at this point, when I watched episode 7, when I was watching Torchwood like last time for the channel, obviously at that point, you know, Jack was just about to come back to Doctor Who, so we sort of knew that he was going to survive. Well, I think we sort of knew that he was going to survive. So there's big finish stuff as well, which I'll probably not watch on the channel, but you never know, I might watch it down the line. But the point still stands is like, you know Jack's going to come back, and we know that Miracle Day and Torchwood aren't really mentioned all that much, like Gwen's mentioned, so I know they're both going to live. But I don't know. I kind of hope there's still a decent ending to this. What?
What?
Oh my god.
See, we knew this blood was important. So as soon as we arrived,
We transfused it. Into Rex, we exchanged his.
Oh! Did I see that, or did I miss that? I feel like I didn't. That wasn't shown. That's really good. That's cool. I like that. Oh, this is good. I like this. Well, it doesn't make any sense though, because obviously we know Jack comes back, so... Kick her out, kick her out! Oh man. What? Well, I mean, obviously, but how? How? You better oh! Oh dear. So is Rex immortal now? Oh, just kill her. Just kill her. Stupid ginger bitch, go on.
Bloody lipstick can you wear?
That's where they go. All the bad little girls. They run straight to hell and I'm following.
Oh, I don't like that.
Susie, keep running. I'm coming to get you.
For God's sake, this should have been his, like, not redemption, but bloody hell. Oh, she's gonna die. Oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna get, like, impaled or something. Please. Oh! Yeah, she's dead. What happened to Rex, though? Is he immortal now? So Rex is dead as well. But that sort of sudden redemption thing didn't really work, did it, where he came back? I don't get that. They should stay dead. That would be a good ending. Not because I don't like the characters, but because that just dramatically works. It's a funeral, Jack! Why are you wearing your blue coat? Oh my god. So Rex did live. I suppose Rex wasn't shot through the chest though, he did just open his wound. Who's that? Does she have kids? Right, she deserves to die. Who's that guy? I forget who this guy is.
Plan B. Interested?
Nope. Not interested. No thank you. Bye bye. Nope. Don't care. Nope. Not happening. Not for me, thanks. Nope. Miracle Day 2 Electric Boogaloo. Not gonna happen.
I'd like to think she was a friend.
She was the terrorist one. Oh, for God's sake. What is this show even doing anymore?
There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry,
This is dumb.
I'm so sorry. He's dead.
This is so stupid. Oh, for God's sake. This is even worse. No. Absolute no. I can't describe how much I despise the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger. Did they know it was the last Torchwood season, or did they think they were going to get more? I have a feeling they thought they might get more. But like, I'm pretty sure like Rex doesn't even come back in the big finish stuff. So that's great. So dumb. So dumb. You know, I'll be honest. Miracle Day is a weird one. It's such a huge mixed bag because it's got a lot of very interesting elements. And I will say, a lot of this episode I really liked. And actually, looking back on Miracle Day, it feels so much more appropriate like this year, with COVID. I don't want to like bring everyone down who's watching the video, but like, just like Reese being the only one allowed to see Gwen's dad as he's dying, like, you know, and the amount of people who are dying, it's just like, oh god, this feels like, it feels a lot more real now, which is kind of an interesting way of looking at the episode. I kind of wish I'd just watched it at the time. There was nothing really too special about it. I liked the premise, but I think it was quite a rushed ending. It was kind of like when they got there, it was like, oh, we just have to like put our blood into it, and then, you know, whoop-de-doo. There's a few nice little moments in there, a few fun little bits and bats, but they sort of leave it on, not like, well, obviously they leave it on a cliffhanger that we just saw, but they also seem to do this thing where they're digging up this sort of future version of this kind of, the people who were behind the whole Miracle Day thing, setting up for them to have their own future, you know, like, oh, you can come and join us, plan B, all that sort of thing, which I think is just, I think maybe at the time would have been cool, but in retrospect, looking back, it's kind of like, yeah, that didn't really work, and that wasn't great, because it just didn't happen. And then obviously Jack never came back until series 12, and now knowing that no like Miracle Day stuff was mentioned. But Gwen was mentioned, so that's nice. I'd be interested to see where Big Finish takes it. I'm probably not going to listen to them anytime soon. There's a lot of things I want to look at first in terms of Doctor Who. There's so much classic Who that I haven't watched yet, so it's unlikely that I'm going to get onto Big Finish Torchwood anytime soon. But I've heard it's quite good. But I'm pretty sure that Rex isn't in that, so I don't know how they explain that away, whether they do or not. But yeah, I feel like it's easier to sort of forget about Miracle Day ever happening. I think it's so easy to snip its way out of canon, and I do like it, and there's definitely some redeeming moments, but I think with just the whole Americanized style, the new characters, this whole Rex thing being immortal, as well as the fact that it's never been acknowledged since. Maybe Big Finish changes that, I'm not sure. I feel like Big Finish would have probably been an appropriate step forward from Children of Earth, end Torchwood on a high almost. And this sort of felt like a downgrade to all of Torchwood. I don't think this was as good as even Series 1 of Torchwood, or Series 2, Series 3. I don't think it was any good really at all. Definitely elements of it that I liked, definitely elements that I will praise, but overall it did feel like a downstep. And I love some of the characterization of Gwen and Jack and all that sort of thing. And the series has been good, but it's far from perfect. And yeah, I think that's kind of mutually agreed from everyone. So yeah, I mean, that's that. That's my reaction to Torchwood Miracle Day, episode 10, the finale of Torchwood. No more Torchwood from now on, which is mad to finish that finally after about a year. But there we are. That's Torchwood done. I don't know how to end this video, but I kind of wanted to float an idea that would people want to see these sort of reactions back? Not for Torchwood, but for a different Doctor Who spin-off. I would have said Sarah Jane Adventures, but, I still want to work things out in that department, and it's quite a lot, Sarah Jane Adventures. I was thinking maybe reacting to Class, because I saw it once, and I really didn't like it, but I can barely remember it, so I feel like I might get something out of rewatching Class, and maybe it'd be worth doing on the channel. So if that's something you guys would want to see, not every episode, it would only be like a couple of them, but if that's something you guys would like to see, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely consider it for the future. If not, totally fine. I don't particularly want to watch Class again, so that's totally fine. But yeah, that's that for Torchwood. Thank you all so much for sticking around this whole entire time. If you are carrying on from the reaction series that I did in 2019, you're continuing on from that, then good for you for sticking around for so long. But yeah, thanks so much for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment below for any more suggestions in the future. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you haven't already. Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff is linked in the description below, as well as my Patreon page. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.